Hello friends, Garygoyles and fellow poets, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit, well, a lot more stripped back and kind of just me talking to you guys unfiltered. Basically, as you may know, I did a few weeks ago I did a stream with a great poet called Matt Wall, and we were talking again privately 2 nights ago, and I basically started talking about YouTube content, and we somehow got onto the topic of review videos and criticism online, and basically I said what I'm going to say in this video, and he said, wow man, you should really do a video about that. And I did briefly talk about it on Sundays conversing with poets, but this is my attempt to kind of just make a standalone video on that. And as you can tell by the title, we're basically going to be talking about online criticism and whether it went a bit too far or maybe it didn't. You guys let me know in the comments below, but I'm basically going to just kind of get my thoughts off my chest and tell you kind of my feelings and why my review videos have taken a little bit, just ever so slightly, a bit of a different turn. But yeah, let's get into the video. Before we get started, I do just want to say thank you so much to our brand new channel members who joined us last week. Raven Hawk, Tracy Delaney and Jane E. Bailey. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. We now have 6 channel members and I've added a brand new channel emoji, but thank you so much for your belief and support, and together we're going to grow this channel, and I'm going to put a poll on the community tab. In fact, when this comes out I probably already have, so do go and check my community tab for you guys to vote on what you want to see me invest channel membership funds into, so go and check that out. But yes, let's get into the video. So yes, I was talking to Matt Wall recently and I said, I don't know how, but it came up in conversation, how I felt like I was laying in bed one day or one night and I was just thinking about things, and I got thinking about Gabbie Hanna and kind of not to speak on her behalf, but she received a lot of criticism, and some might say deserved criticism. Some might say it was a bit too harsh. I'm going to say it was a bit too harsh. Now, the thin line where we have to be careful is, by no means do I feel or want to convince you that we can't critique poetry. I don't think that's helpful, and I don't want to see our community go in that direction. I think we should be critiquing certain poetry and we should be able to express ourselves. But I was worried not only about the effects that my videos and plenty of other content creators put out there regarding Gabbie Hanna's poetry and other poets' work. Myself, I'm including myself in this, and let me, make that very clear that I am aware that I was part of the problem too. But I do worry that there are going to be poets that kind of come to our community through certain styles of poetry, and if they kind of see a whole host of videos on YouTube that are really kind of aggressive and just slating their favoured form of poetry that has acted as a gateway for them, it worries me that might then discourage them not to go further in their poetry journey because they think we're all assholes or something. So I've kind of been very conscious of that in my most recent review videos, and so whilst it's still very important to me that I am totally honest with you guys, and if I don't like something and if I don't think a book is worth purchasing, I'm going to let you guys know, because I feel like that's almost my responsibility as a content creator, and you guys are subscribed to me, and I feel like there's a certain level of trust in that. So I will be honest if I don't think things, if I don't like a book, but I'm also going to be very conscious of the fact that, you know, I've kind of dedicated my life a little bit to enhancing the poetry community and welcoming people in, which is something I never had. Again, if you don't know, most of you probably do know by now, but if you don't, I came to poetry just, you know, not by chance. I definitely had the passion for it, but I didn't get into poetry because I loved it in school. In fact, the opposite. I skipped English classes when we were learning poetry because I didn't think it was worth my time going, which is ironic. So I came to poetry from a very natural place, and I feel like there are a lot of people like that in the world. And so I don't want to be the kind of people that discouraged me or didn't excite the passion in me about it. I don't want to be that person for someone else. As I say, if I'm making a video going, this is shit, this isn't, you know, this is terrible, which I have done. Again, I acknowledge the fact that I have done that. I don't want to do that anymore. So my review videos, will be honest, but I will be trying to find positives in things, and I will be trying to look at different possibilities and different outlooks. And I'm just looking at my camera mic levels, and it's peaking really bad. I'm not even talking that loud, so hopefully the audio isn't completely messed up, and I feel like it is going to be. Maybe you guys can see my soul leaving my body. Okay, I can't reshoot this video because I want it to be very honest with you, so I'm really sorry if the audio quality is pants. I need to turn the audio levels down. I don't know why it's like that. Crap. Anyway, how long is this video? We're 5 minutes in, so maybe I can wrap it up now anyway. I've said what I needed to say, and I hope if any other content creators ever see this, you might kind of think about what I've said. It is a very thin line. We have to be able to critique poetry. We have to be able to feel freely that we don't like, and we have to be able to express that we don't like a certain style of poetry. I'm not saying we can't ever not say that. I just want to see, as a community and as fellow poets, just be a bit more sensitive to things. Yes, I'm a YouTuber. Yes, I understand clickbaity titles. Again, I've done it myself. Yes, I understand that it's more popular to completely destroy someone, unfortunately. But maybe as poets we can kind of steer away from that and respectfully say what we have to say. I don't know if that makes sense. I can't really think straight now because I'm kind of worried that this whole video is unusable because of the mic levels. And I'm talking, it's still peaking, and I'm talking very, very low, and it's still peaking. So anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I expressed myself adequately and made sense. When I don't have a script, I tend to waffle and not explain myself very well. I would really, especially in this video, I would really like, I'm gonna lean back further and further away from the mic. It's still peaking and I'm barely even making a sound. Okay, I would really like to know what your thoughts are in the comments and how we can find a balance between freedom of speech, but between critiquing and also just not discouraging fellow poets to join us and not pushing people to mental breakdowns. And again, I will say it again and again in this video because I want to make it clear, I am well aware that I've been part of the problem. But that's basically where I'm at now. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Again, please do let me know your thoughts down below. God, we're still peaking, and I'm sitting so far away and barely even making a sound. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit subscribe if you want to follow, or if you want to subscribe to a channel that's all things poetry, and stay tuned. Thanks again to the channel members, and if you want to become a channel member, all you have to do is hit the $, or the join button, I should say, somewhere around down here it'll be, and you get exclusive videos, you get exclusive bloopers, vlogs, live streams, and community posts as well. So thank you so much. Hopefully I can use this video, hopefully you're watching this, otherwise it means that you'll never know I even sat here and said this. See you later.